Apocalypse Gaming.
So, just piece of card. Don't want it going all the way out here because otherwise, again, it's hard to get everything to fit together. So, just covering the floor and whacking some glue on. And then I'll need to go and find me brush. It's looking good. Just trying to get it spread through and into all the cracks as well, just to give as much strength to that floor as possible. Cool. Just a wee bit of tissue, clean it up a wee bit. And just so that dries flat and smooth, let's turn it over. Quickly clean up there, just where it was spilling through. In the centre. And if I can find something heavier, I'll use something heavier. There we go. So just walk away and let that dry now. So in this next section, I'm wanting to make this ability to take it apart, which is not how the plans work. So I'm just going to copy the idea. Let me shove this one back out of the way. Copy the idea that's engaged in this one with the 3 blocks. So again, I'll be positioning 3 blocks and gluing them down, and the other ones I won't be. They'll just be resting but glued together so that we can create the same key and lock mechanism using this here and there again. So just the exact same idea as the key and lock mechanism. And the types of blocks it's used is 1-inch blocks and the 1-inch angle, complete angle block. Because I don't really have the name for it, but one of them anyway, all the way around. So that's all I'm going to go ahead and do. So just like the previous layer, this one as well, we now have our 3 keys, as we can see. So what I'm going to do is just the exact same process. Take masking tape, wrap it round, and then sand this all so it's perfectly level for the upper layer to be glued down onto it, because we want as flush and as nice a fit as possible. So just round twice with the masking tape. Believe it or not, this is actually a reasonably tacky tape, but even then it's not sticking, but we don't want a strong tacky residue left over anyway. I'm just looking for enough pressure to hold it in place, and because of the shape, the pressure itself helps hold these in. And it'll be back on now, and sand it for a bit. So I'll come back to you when this is done. So it had to happen eventually. A lot more had to come off of this than I initially expected would. As we can see, the bits are quite flat in comparison to that now, but I've got a nice level surface. I've got my 3 areas that I'm not going to be putting glue on, so that these then glue to the top layer when I sit it on top. So make sure I've got everything the right way round. So that door entrance there, so this door entrance will be here. And then apply my glue, and then leave this to set and glue into place. And apart from stairs, or faux stairs, because it's not a stairwell all the way throughout, but a stairwell to give the impression of stairwells, that will be this piece done. So just make sure, double check one more time, get it in the right place, and just fit everything to the shape. Just put my fingers around it back and the front to feel that it's in the right place. Okay, that will sit there as such. So that's what it's gonna look like. Do you have any figures kicking about for scale? Because I like to show you scale. There we go. Dreadball Orc, or whatever he is, I can't remember who he is, but he's a Dreadball MVP. So that gives you the scale. So that's a standard Mantic Dreadball. That's actually bigger than a human, but it's one of the figures, so gives you an idea of the scale of the beastie anyway. Stairwell, I'll do that in the morning. It's 20 past 10 at night, so by the time that sets up and glues, I won't be touching any stairs tonight, but thought you might like the look of it. Let's put him up there. There we go, wee man keeking over the top. So, love this. I said at the beginning of the process I'd probably make one of these for myself if I'd cast enough bits. I don't have enough bits cast. I'm going to make one of these for myself, but I'm going to have to wait again till I cast some more. So, I'll get the stairwells done in the morning. So then, we're at moment of truth time. Let's get this masking tape off. Ha! The flap was there and I've gone and shoved it in rather than pulling it out. Come on. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Masking tape off. And how has what layer worked? Well, let's start with the top. So, top layer, it comes off good. Middle layer, perfect. This layer doesn't have, because the idea is that that layer should be glued down in place. So that'd be there. Where's the front? Where's the front? There's the front. That would be glued in place there. And we have our floor here, which I've still to cut out that little bit of card. Back on with this one. Let's get the angles the right way. This is. And Zenzi top. So, all goes together nice and well. Now what I need to do is build the faux staircases, and then that'll be this beastie done. So that's what I'm going to do now. So simply for ease of gluing, I'll build the structure up like this using these rear ones as support, but the actual structure will just be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the front, and the angle piece. So just using these as extra support for when the thing gets taller. Just building a wee staircase support. So to speak. And then put in place, bit of glue down the first half, bung on top, bit of glue, bung on top, and repeat, repeat, repeat. So I'll need 2 of this style, so that's what I'm going to build next. So what we have here is the next faux stairwell structure we're going to build. I'll take it off in reverse so you can see what we've got, and we're going to use the plan again just to put it together. So one flat 1-inch flagstone style piece, one of the angled flagstone style pieces, 2 of these, one of each orientation, standard 1-inch block, one of these triangular sort of pieces, kite type pieces even, another 2 1-inch flat flagstones, and these, but in a different orientation, one of each. And we use the plan to align it all up together, just the same way as we've used the plan previously to align things. Except we're coming out there, if you see that? And that's our starting alignment piece, and then just build it in reverse, which is what I'm going to do. And then the stairwells, once they're dry, will be fitted. Oh, whilst I remember, Nick, Eric Beer, thank you for the advice on the battery. It seems like it's not that the battery's running out. Apparently, if you leave the lens cover open on this type of camera, it keeps draining the battery. It doesn't have a standard on and off this camera. You flip open the viewfinder, that turns the camera on. You close the viewfinder, that turns the camera off. But it seems if the lens cover's open, instead of being completely off, it's some sort of standby, so the battery keeps draining, which is why my battery was dead, because I didn't have my lens cover closed those couple of times, because I've now tested it out to see. So thanks for the advice, got to the bottom of it. So anybody else, what type of makes a camera this is? Sony. Anybody else with a Sony camera, be wary of that. So speak soon. So in the reverse build, I just wanted to show you this bit. So there's our bottom bit, and this bit is sitting a bit further back, but looking straight down on the plan, we can see how we're trying to align it. I've got a couple of micro adjustments to make, but you can see how I'm trying to align it with the various lines. So stairs are now ready, as we can see, and they'll just glue in place there. Have a wee looky look on the other side, just to position them. And there we've got the impression of the stairs leading down now. We also need to do stairs for these. So do it the easy way first. So we need the stairs for that set. Oh, that's not dry. That's just broke off. That is dry, but it still broke off. So I'm going to have to glue that set again. So they'll be going in there, so it'll be this wall here that they'll get glued onto, so that when that sits above, we'll get the impression of stairs. So I'll do that off camera just for easiness, but just giving you the idea of what's going to go down with this one. So there we go, construction done. That's bottom layer with stairs in place. Second layer, so the teeth goes at the front. This will be glued in place when it's fully painted, and if we look down now, we can see our stairwell in there as well. A wee bit of sliding about, so that's where the stairwell will be positioned. Then next layer, oh sorry, stairwell sitting there as well, so if you can see it. Next layer goes there. And now I can't get it in place because it's so snug. So it's in place. Let's take the top one off. And oh no! I've glued my blooming stairs in the wrong place. Because they'll need to go there. Because I forgot about that. Haha, you live and you learn. So it's not complete. I'll have to break those stairs off and re-glue them in the right place. Don't! And I had that lined up and I went and started twisting it. Why did I do that? There we go. So that's what the top looks like in place as well. So I'm going to go and break those stairs off and position them in the right place. Don't!